Hello, this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the Battle Buddies online. What is the internet? Is that the number one question online? What is the internet? So, you people in the world pay a service to use the internet in the world. But what is the internet? Because how nice I am as a person, what type of internet I came back home to as a American hometown. You all claim that I'm an American hero, and I'm a hometown hero back home in Mercer Township in the state of New Jersey. So, I highly doubt the law is still questioning what's the internet at court around here as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So, if everybody's using the same internet in the world, we all get led, or we all on the same internet on one wire. One wire, and the internet is a phone wire. The internet is on the phone wire. So, I would think the court would know what sex is in a free country after 9/11. See, people make me feel stupid and slow for some reason. I guess because I'm a Commiso, or I think by now how fast y'all claim that you learn each other online. Is if every internet gets directed to like Chatterbait or something, pretty basically every site, even Facebook, is a Chatterbait site nowadays, right? So everybody's having sex on the internet. So by now, as we was getting robbed after 9/11 attack, I watched the whole 9/11 and how corny gangs are in the streets in the world. They just wanted to rob America after 9/11 attack, and they wanted to take our porn, as each country is going to make $1 trillion over free sex on the internet in the future. So they're going to legalize sex again in the United States. But seems that somebody's trying to control people's lives because over the sex, word sex. Well, this is the United States of America. We accomplish in the dictionary what sex is. Your kids can just go to school and look up the word sex in the dictionary for you guys to give me a hard time back home as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11. As technically, shit, if people are that mean to each other as assholes in the world, you all act like you kids need internet to figure out what sex is online in the 21st century. So, I hope by now we all basically get laid to one working. Can we, as a free Americans, learn how many internet sites there are as working? As it seems everybody's destroying each other's lives by not allowing each other to have a good life on the internet. As I'm your soldier after 9/11, it took all these years. You took all these years from me as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 to determine that I'd be a good dad one day as so-called what is the internet in the 21st century. So, if there's only one working porno site because you all decided, we all not capable of fucking figuring out what sex is after a 9/11 attack, people getting their fucking head chopped off in front of kids all around the world on the internet. I must be the worst motherfucker in the world as your hometown hero, as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So, I figure by now kids knows what a gang is on the street. I think kids are smart enough to know what sex is. So, apparently I'm American hero, and there's jealous people in the state of New Jersey at my court. They're jealous of you. Now I figure out why American veterans come home from a war and their country don't respect their American veterans because you gotta have points at a party around here at court. So that's the reason why American heroes can't get welcome back home to their country. They acting like I highly doubt sex in America is that bad in the 21st century. I think everybody could practice safe sex in America by now on the internet, 21st century, as the court online. So how can they could practice safe sex as the judge and the lawyers and the cops and the guards at court and sit there and act like just because you're having a fucking bad day at a jail cell around here, you gotta pick on a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack? That's what they get it hard on at a jail cell around here, picking on me while there's a gang across the street as your disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. So, I think I'm getting treated unfairly. How the fuck does the law fuck at court to get fucking mad at me as a fucking American hero on the 4th of fucking live fucking street? How dare you? How have you had the fucking nerve to pick on a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack? They're all back home having the 60s and the 80s and 70s back home in the United States as real men and women fall and die for our country after 9/11, as we were getting all they wanted fucking money as terrorists because they realized you can't earn money as a terrorist, a gangster on the internet. So they try to make our American porn look bad as they all earn quadrillions of dollars as we got attacked in 9/11 attack. So I gotta get robbed as an American. That's why they captured America. They're trying to tell you, oh, we're capturing your country and everything as an corny pussy terrorist on the internet. So it seems like the terrorists are trying to control sex in America as a free country online after 9/11 attack. They can't get hard on the ladies anymore as terrorists and gangsters because they're all bullshit haters that grew up with Michael Jackson and songs in the world to come out to be a gangster and terrorist outside in the state of New Jersey. As my grandpa died, my grandpa would have probably stood up than anybody around here as he danced. At least my grandpa had the balls to dance with me and party with me back home as you're running hide from your American heroes back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So how much the court wants to make me look bad as a hometown hero, I guess I in my right as to make them look bad as court, because I don't understand it takes this fucking long to monitor me because you didn't find enough to do what you did to me as a state of New Jersey, acting like kids don't know what sex is in the 21st century. People call me stupid my whole life, but I served my country. I don't think I'm stupid. I served my country after 9/11. I'm proud that I'm served my country, as y'all act like America's that bad on television. So I got assholes at court because they got a badge. I really don't give a fuck if you all get fired back home for what you guys did to me, because I'll be a good dad one day. It's not my fucking fault you can't see the billions of... The law monitors the internet, but the law don't see the fucking billions of fucking people as my neighborhood fucking around me. And I'm supposed to be American hero on 4th of July Street, and this is the best way to welcome back home a goddamn American hero? As a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack? Holy shit! Can you tell the law that nowadays people fuck out in public places and outside? And I'm the worst case? Holy shit! Is that all people do, to sit there and get jealous of you, hate on you, and get you in trouble with the law? Because really, you don't got no fucking balls. You can really, gangsters and terror can't get laid anymore. Never, ever, ever, ever. You know, that's why they have to beat you up in the club so they can get you out so they can fuck the girl. Because they got no fucking game as the Bloods and the Clips and the terrorists on the fucking street to make your goddamn disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack. You look like a bunch of fucking jerk-offs as my hometown. Fucking, I'm a hero on a 4th of July street. It's my goddamn fault that people can't get laid at court around here, so they gotta use me all these fucking years so they can cockblock me on Chatterbait back home because they can't get laid on Chatterbait as a pussy gang and terrorists outside on the streets anymore. So I gotta get picked on and dragged out my case. Oh, how much porn can you have on your computer in a free country until they decided to get you in trouble back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City? You know what? I feel like I did enough at war to serve my country after 9/11 to come back home to get treated like shit in my hometown law on the internet back home. I deserve a lot more fucking respect than that as my goddamn hometown law treating me back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So, seems that we got robbed after 9/11 attack in New York City. They're trying to make us look bad in porn so they can earn quadrillions of dollars in the future. That's how fucked up the world is, you know. Instead of everybody having world peace and working things out, we got corny gangs in the world trying to control my goddamn dick, and they're calling me names on the streets. But they're fucking watching my dick at court 24 fucking hours a day as your goddamn American hero after 9/11 attack in New York City and the state of New Jersey around. So I don't know how many fucking haters I have at court and my neighbors back home, but damn, dude. You know, I don't want to go to jail or prison back home. I don't think I did enough for you guys to claim that I'd be a bad father one day where I don't even have fucking kids in this goddamn apartment with my cat. Yes, you could have gave my cat a damn heart attack, as I love my animal. I'm an animal person. Just because you're an asshole in the world doesn't mean you gotta make me an asshole in the world as pussy terrorists and gangsters in the world. I did something at the high school. My job means more to me than your asshole dressing like can't go to jail to get shot as a terrorist outside as he hit Iran and blew up America's soldiers on YouTube and everything. So, I served my country, you know. I think I deserve a respect for my hometown law, too, you know. But I don't think that's going to happen because we live in a world, it don't matter if you're the nicest person on the internet. You just got to get somebody so you earn your little whatever and shit. If that's the reason why you're joining your job at court around here to pick on me after 9/11 attack as a disabled combat veteran. After 9/11. Michael Commiso and the Battle Buddies on him. So it sucks that the law monitors the internet and there's still crime on the internet. But everybody's got the balls to pick on a naked nudist American hero back home after 9/11. Is it my fault y'all decided to sit there and call me a name and try to get me in trouble with the law back home as your hometown American hero? That's not my fault either. It wasn't your job to screw my life over as around here and everything. So it sucks that the law monitors the internet and the law acts like they're not on the internet themselves as the law in a free country in America. There's only one working porno site and everybody in the whole world goes to that site for you to like all sit there and act like you don't know what happened to your American soldiers that got blown up with IEDs and convoys on YouTube. So they're just sitting there worrying about my naked ass more than my caring about me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. I must be too much for my hometown is a 4th of July street in a free country. You all came down hard on me and act like I can't be good around kids as I serve my country to protect the American kids serving my country after 9/11 attack. But that's not enough for the court because I got some fucked up motherfucking jealous ass motherfucking. I'm the nicest fucking person in the fucking world after 9/11. You know, I'm on the internet making a fool out of myself after 9/11 for you guys to sit there and act like I didn't do shit for my country after 9/11. Sometimes when I watch YouTube, I feel like your kids are imitating me as they lip sing on the internet as Commiso. Instead of your kids growing up in the world to be a pussy terrorist and gangster in the world, your kids grew up on Commiso on the internet and they rather be goofy and dance online on YouTube for some jerk off to monitor me as an asshole as my hometown court back home. So, you all saw me having a good time. My grandpa died, you know, I'm all by myself in this apartment most of the time, and then you see me making goofy videos, and that's when people come down hard. You all sit there and act like you want people to succeed in life as people in the world, but all you guys do, you all worry about your dick at the party nowadays. That's why people can't have a good time in the world, because it's only your dick at the party is allowed to get laid in the world. That's the type of parties that you making your kids grow up with. Either way, your kids are going to grow up and figure out what sex is as their corny gang outside in the 21st century online. But apparently, they must have a fucking hard on to pick on a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. Even the fact that I got bullies calling me names, and if you don't understand my comedy, then you must be a jerk off in the world, because I'm pretty goddamn funny. Just go after as an American soldier after 9/11. I could be all like you, all walking around miserable and all angry and crying and sad like every day all around here. But no, I like to be happy at a party. I'm a happy person at a party. That's why my battle buddies like partying with me, because I was the happy battle buddy. You know, if my American soldiers and battle buddies can figure out how to party with Commiso, then I don't get my hometown back home after 9/11. So I'm sorry that y'all so perfect in the world. That's what it is. You're all perfect in the world. As you sit there, like, how hard is it for the law to direct you to free porn that won't get you in trouble in the 21st century online after 9/11 attacking years? You sat there and found out I am a veteran, so you're trying to make me look like a punk in a jail cell around here because you looked up my name and said I served my country. But since over the years, it seems like action, reaction. You know what? I'm not like you. That's not how people become friends. You know, being assholes to each other, you party with each other for a reason, because you're not assholes to each other at the party. But I'm a stupid, slow Commiso. I don't know how to party back home after 9/11 attack. Shit, apparently, as y'all hack me bad sites back home at court around here, I don't know how to watch fucking free porn as y'all sit there and cock block me at court at home as a hometown hero. That's what you're worried about more. You know, if you people really cared about kids, there'd be no violence on the streets. And sex, holy shit. If that's the worst thing online is sex after 9/11 attack, and my ass has to be taught the law back home as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. So yeah, I'm 100% disabled combat veteran. According to the government, I'm unemployable. So I'm trying my best, as it seems, instead of helping me with my benefits as your hometown hero, you're all sitting there trying to take my benefits away from me. And I will earn my benefits too as Commiso back home. I got far in this life because of Commiso. I served my country after 9/11. And that should have been, like, how you guys treat your hometown hero kind of sucks, you know? Because to put your veterans through that after 9/11, that kind of sucks too. While you all sit there and act like everybody in the world needs my goddamn laptop to figure out what porn and sex is as hackers in the world. And they all need my goddamn computer. So, it sucks that the law treats you like there's no. What is the internet for? It seems like you always want to pick fight with each other. And the internet is supposed to teach us the better ways to treat each other as people as the internet in the world. But it seems like you're just using it to have an excuse to pick on each other and bully each other as people in the world. That's not who I am at a party. You guys didn't even try to party with me back home. And then you send me bad sites and get mad at me as my hometown law. It's my fault that I can't get updated sites for you all to screw me over as a hometown hero back home. Is it my fault that there's people on my computer? No, it's not. I didn't tell anybody to go on my computer. You're just using me because I'm the nice guy that shit. They got no balls to find the real bad guy outside, so they have to come to me and acting like they're tough as a disabled combat veteran after not. So it sucks that every single day, 24 hours a day, kids know what sex is online in their homes all around the world as a corny ass terrorists and gangsters in the world. I'm a disabled combat veteran after 9/11 attack in New York City. I thought I earned more respect coming back home than I'm getting now as my hometown law. So the law needs to update the law who knows what sex is. Because you're all fake in the world. And only the cool people can have sex in the world online at court around here. And as an outcast, you all assume the worst out of me because you don't want to treat me like an American hero back home on a live 4th of July street as my hometown. I guess it's more easier to bully and call each other names online at court around here than, hey, am I ever going to feel like I served my country back home in my hometown as Commiso, as your hometown hero? Because it's Commiso that served this country. I have a really good heart and I care about people that served my country. So who the hell you think they was aiming at war? I bet everybody was aiming at me at war as Commiso because I could prove that people can have a good time in your country as you attack 9/11 attack in New York City. I can prove that everybody can have a good time in any country in the world as some pussy terrorists and gangsters on the internet. So this sucks. A few assholes in the world, wow, this is the 21st century. You know, you would figure by now everything is safe to be used on the internet, but somehow, I guess I'm the nice guy, and since you all tough in the world, people only got balls to bully the nice people in the world. Think about it. All the nice people in history got bullied. Even Albert Einstein got bullied for who he was as Albert Einstein. So, just because I have a learning disability in high school doesn't give you the right to just beat the crap out of me as your home. If I don't deserve anybody on the streets to beat the crap out of me. I don't deserve the law to beat the crap out of me too, as my hometown, as a hometown hero, as a disabled combat veteran. So, apparently, I don't know. I feel like I'm a really good guy as I serve my country, and I don't know how much porn that gets you in trouble, but I really didn't have shit on my computer at all, and compared to nowadays that even the law collects porn on the internet, I just don't understand the conflict of you guys still picking on me and bullying me as your hometown hero. The guys must at court around here in home, look corny as shit, boy, as Americans around. You look corny at court. They look corny. Every time I go to court, they look corny as shit trying to pick on a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. So yeah, you know what? I deserve a good life back home. I don't deserve to get jumped by some law and some gang outside back home. Just because you're an asshole on the street, don't give you the right to jump me to beat me up in a free American country after 9/11 attack. I did a lot of good in my life as y'all sit there and act like I can't. I'm an artist. I could draw better than my monitor. I could draw better than the judge. I could draw better than the cops. I could draw better than the guards. Man, I could teach my kids in the future how to draw, but that's not enough for you guys to just sit there and try to make a bad name out of me as Michael Commiso back home online. But I don't know that I'm an idiot because I served my country after 9/11. So, I'm proud who I am. Just because you suck as friends back home and the way you treated me sucks. As I serve my country, I can't believe people can treat each other acting like I have to go back home to my hometown law as my hometown law treats me like sex came out yesterday on the internet from 600 BC at court. Right now, every time they all talk, people can mock me as a veteran, that they all can fuck at court back home every time I go to court as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. And I'm here trying to defend my flag because I think my flag means a lot to me as a disabled combat veteran after 9/11. But that's not enough for you guys. I guess y'all want to look like assholes that bully that this 100%. The law knows that I'm 100% disabled. My family knows I'm 100%. My friends, everybody. And I went to the hospital. They diagnosed me to combat PTSD. I'm not trying to break the government or compare to you guys, use the government, But I gotta prove everything back home. I gotta prove that I served my country after 9/11 so I finally get respect back home in my hometown. That's what happens. Veterans, they take all that time trying to welcome back home and making veterans feel good. Is they take the time, are you a real veteran? As you don't know who was served their country on the internet kind of thing. So technically, nobody can lie on the internet because the lie always somehow comes up on the internet. I'm not lying. I am using the internet. They have to lie at court around here because I'm just using the internet as a veteran back home. So it's not my fault that people hack me bad sites back home as you all act like sex is the worst thing for kids as I'm your American soldier after 9/11 attack. I would figure everybody back home in my hometown, I appreciate they can hear my voice again. You can hear my voice again as your disabled combat veteran. A lot of American families didn't get to hear their sons and daughters' voice again. You get to hear Commiso's voice again in a state of Mercer, the state of New Jersey, New York City around the corner. So I don't know what the hate is coming from. I don't even understand the conflict on Commiso back home on how good a guy I am. But that doesn't matter. Like I said, the good people die on television. Life is so simple that nobody has to die on television on the internet anymore. Because we're smart enough to figure that out by now in the 21st century. So I must have came back home to haters around here at court, because for you guys to make me go through this, and on top of who's on my computer by now, is how I don't understand, if everybody hack each other's lives, how hard it is to live lives on planet Earth in the 21st century. So seems like I came back home to haters, and it takes this long to determine if I'd be a good dad one day, as I don't even have kids yet. It kind of sucks. You live in a free country in America, and people can sit there and determine if you'll be a good dad one day before you even become a good dad one day in a free country in America. So I don't want to be like that. You all probably have kids in a family back home. I didn't come to a party to tell you how to raise your kids as a veteran, but since I'm a veteran, I don't even have kids. Everybody has the nerve to tell me how to raise my kids at court around here, and I don't have kids. So I don't know how hard it is to help your disabled combat veterans after 9/11, but I think people just need to grow up in the world. That's how you help your veterans out. If people grow up in the world and suck it up, and then every veteran can have a good life back home online after 9/11. So this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the Battle Buddies online. Can you tell the law on the internet if they're monitoring the internet? Everybody's using the same internet and the sites online, not just one person. So this is your disabled combat veteran after 9/11, Michael Commiso, and the Battle Buddies online. I did a lot of cool things in my life to come home to get screwed over by some jerk-offs online back home as your American hometown hero.